All right, back now in the Weather Center with First Alert Meteorologist David Yeomans, who has this weather alert.
Yes.
We need to get things ready, right? I mean, we need to think about having everything in our car we may need if we have an issue or an accident, God forbid, if we have some skidding on the roads.
Absolutely. Always good to have a winter weather survival kit just in case the worst case happens. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some school impacts tomorrow or business impacts as well. This is a pretty strong little low pressure system that'll be moving our way. Notice the timeline there. This is this time tomorrow, Wednesday at around 5. And this big swath of blue, that is the heaviest snow that we've seen so far this season. Now the updates today, if you've missed them, the storm is now arriving a little earlier in the day, and it's also slightly weaker and slightly farther from us. That is why we're slightly dropping your snow totals, but this will still be certainly an impactful system. Here it is, still states and states to our west, but some of the energy and moisture in the atmosphere is already starting to funnel our way, so it won't be long before snow starts to fall in your neck of the woods. A winter weather advisory posted by the National Weather Service for all of us, including Chicago. This is for a widespread, generally 3 to 6 inches of snow. It's in effect for hazardous travel starting by mid-morning tomorrow and continuing until early Thursday morning. Live look outside right now. It's gray, it's chilly, and it's windy. We do have some very light flurries reported at this hour. At Midway, just cloudy skies at O'Hare. But overall, we're still going to have to wait a few hours for this thing to get started. We have winds blowing in a few flurries off the lake in Chicago. Otherwise, cloudy skies and mainly dry through the rest of your evening. By early tomorrow morning, though, notice some moisture returns in the atmosphere. This is actually partially lake-enhanced snow, so it's actually most likely in Chicago. But still, we're thinking just a dusting, maybe a quarter of an inch by the time you wake up. It's early tomorrow morning when we're watching out to the west. By 10, 11 a.m., snow becomes really widespread across the area, and it just does not stop. From 10 a.m. till about 6 p.m., it is just snowing. Heavy at times, gusty winds are dropping visibility and enhancing the snow totals that we see coming off of Lake Michigan. By late tomorrow evening, 7, 8 onward, we'll see the snow start to break up, and hopefully the major roadway conditions start to improve. That's storm number 1, but we're going to get a pretty good snowpack on the ground this weekend because we have a second storm coming our way, possibly with just as bad of impacts. Now that's yet to be determined, of course. It's still days away, but this too, speeding its arrival. We may see snow pulling in here now on Friday evening, so Valentine's night, keep this in mind. Heavy snow quite possible. We may see some warmer air pulling in from the south with this one on Saturday, so still a lot to work out, but certainly something that bears watching. Behind this system, even colder temperatures. It's already going to be cold behind tomorrow's snow. 17 is our high on Thursday, but behind the second snow, partially because of all the snowpack that we'll have on the ground, we may struggle to reach the 10-degree mark on Monday. Notice just about every day is cooler than the normal high for the next week and a half. Tonight's forecast brings in some light snow at times, breezy and cold, down to 22. Tomorrow, high temperatures stay at 29, so this is not really wet, heavy snow. This is heavy falling snow, but it's kind of light and dusty. This means it will be blowing around a bit on the roadways as well. On Thursday, weather alert continues for slippery conditions in the morning. 2 degrees, that's the air temperature on Thursday night. Snow ramps up again Valentine's Day evening into parts of the day on Saturday. Then look at the wind chills Sunday below 0. Air temperatures Sunday night 3 below in Chicago. Marie?
Okay, thank you, David.